911 to report 2 counts of aggravated character assassination.
Whoa, 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 Miz. Sasha and I were just having a little bit of fun out here. No need to go overboard. I mean, besides, you didn't even let me get to the best part. Other than showing everybody how big of a goof you are, the whole point of tonight was to debut my new singles title. Back to your little scheme with loser Bo Dallas, I was forced to make a title of my own.
You created your own title? Wow. What do you think this is? WWE2K18? This is real life. It's not pretend time. You don't get to make up your titles. In fact, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen. And I've seen your matches on the indies.
You want to talk about pathetic? I think someone who refuses to defend their title, that's pathetic. Because even though this championship is brand new, it already holds more value than yours because I'm not going to hide behind it. I'm going to defend it against anyone at any time.
All right, champ. I have someone you can defend your made-up title against. Someone who's still waiting for payback for a broken guitar.
Like I said, anyone at any time. But you didn't give me a chance to explain that my title has some special conditions for how it must be defended.
What do you mean? Like the matches can only be held in high school gyms? Or there can't be more than 200 people in attendance?
Not exactly. My title will only be defended in no disqualification matches.
Up next is the long-awaited championship match. We have one of our breakout talents versus a formidable opponent.
This is what these superstars dream about, a chance for a title.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match and is for the Hybrid Hardcore Heavyweight Honor Championship.
Get ready, WWE Universe, it's Buzz! Byron, I'm not going to ask you this question because you're not cool enough, but I'll ask Graves. Graves, are you ready to walk with Elias? Negative, Ghost Rider. Listen, I can't deny his in-ring ability, but when it comes to his music, I got no time for Elias. He's got his own album, Corey. How can you deny what this man is all about? When it comes from in the ring,
bell to bell, absolutely, I've got all the respect in the world for what Elias is capable of. But when he strums his guitar, it makes my ears bleed.
I'd actually kind of like to see that.
Introducing the challenger from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 222 pounds, Elias. Introducing the champion from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 241 pounds, he is the hybrid hardcore heavyweight honor champion, super smooth, Mr. Macho, Michael Ace.
Don't even think about going anywhere.
I can't believe Buzz just sprung this title match stipulation on Elias. It's completely unfair.
I actually think it's kind of nice to see Buzz pull one over on his opponents for a change. I agree. We're so accustomed to seeing Buzz at a disadvantage. Finally tonight, he gets a match on his terms.
Oh, I thought broadcast journalists weren't supposed to be biased, but I guess I was wrong.
And a lethal clothesline. Nicely done. Oh, wow. Uh-oh. This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match. The challenger's starting to slow down a bit here. Well, he knew the champion wasn't going to go down easy here tonight.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here. Believe it or not, fellas, some people are speculating whether the champ should have to defend the gold against what some are calling inferior competition here tonight.
I think you're just trying to drum up controversy. I haven't heard any whispers about the champion having to defend against inferior competition.
Yeah, inferior competition? That's nuts. I'm willing to bet the champ started that rumor in an attempt to get into his opposition's head. Either that, or Corey's just making stuff up, as you alluded to, Michael.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way. Ow, that hurt. I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. Look at this.
As we say in the trade, guys,
Elias with the early cover.
wasted no time.
And the champ kicks out.
Still a lot more fight left.
And Elias reverses it.
It's safe to say he had his opponent well scouted there.
Brilliant analysis, Saxton. He's making a statement here with this attack. To Byron's point, there are several competitors on the roster who can make a case for being the next in line for a title opportunity. However, a lot of that, of course, depends on the outcome of this match here tonight.
And with that in mind, regardless of their personal feelings, you'd have to think the locker room is rooting for the champion here tonight. The last thing they want is...
Oh, I think this man means business.
Will Buzz be able to continue?
I doubt it.
A quick reversal by Elias. Elias is in position.
That lands.
But he's got a capital. Elias covers.
And the champ kicks out.
Gonna take more than that.
He's got him covered. He got body on body there, but that's about it.
Not yet.
The finisher could absolutely end this match, Michael, as you were saying, but it's not a guarantee. Sometimes it takes 2 or even 3 to get the job done, and even then, it's not a sure bet. A la Randy Savage versus the Ultimate Warrior at WrestleMania 7.
That's my favorite match of all time.
Shoulders on the mat. Digging deep for a kick out.
And the match continues.
And a head-pounding DDT.
Guys, a lot of people are predicting a new champion here tonight. Even a poll on WWE.com earlier today predicted we'd have a new champion. But at the risk of being a downer, I'll believe it when I see it.
Corey, tell me, just how much strength does carrying your opponent around like this take?
Let's put it this way, Cole. Saxton would never be able to do it.
And here's a cover. And he kicks out.
Wow. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
And a scoop slam. It's just a matter of time now.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. Oh boy, this is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's going to do it!
This one's getting ugly. You might want to turn away if you have a weak heart.
This is not the place where you want to underestimate your competition.
Absolutely not.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's going to do it!
That's it. It's over. It's over.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
Elias Elias setting it up.
Oh, boy.
What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight. Executed perfectly. He's flagrantly breaking the rules. This could cause irreparable damage. Come on, ref. And it's Elias making a move. Clearly on a mission here.
We may be looking at our winner here, guys.
Digging deep for a kick out.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
I think I heard something cracked after that knee to the chops. He wants no part of the outside. Oh, this is dangerous right here. Whoa! He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. An insane German suplex. Message delivered.
Oh, Elias able to avoid damage.
DDT! Spiked him. What a match this has been, guys, and it's starting to look like these superstars are beginning to feel the effects. Nope, reverses it.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. Running Bulldog! When this guy's on, look out.
Oh, Elias able to avoid damage.
Up goes Elias. Elias is in position.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
That one fails to connect. Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it.
Neck breaker from the second rope.
That might just be the final nail in the coffin.
Moving into the cover with the title on the line.
New champion. New champion.
3.
Buzz wins and keeps the title around his waist.
No doubt that was a match people will be telling their kids about for years to come. Here's another look.
Wow. I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay. It was that good.
Here is your winner, and still hybrid hardcore heavyweight honor champion, super smooth Mr. Macho Michael Ace.
There's no doubt about it.
You showed up a few weeks ago on my show acting like you owned the place. You insult me and my wife and then cut every corner possible by creating your own title. Not to mention forcing Elias to compete with a random stipulation he wasn't prepared for. Well, I am sick of it. You want your match? You got it. My legitimate illustrious title versus your second-rate imaginary title. At Hell in the Cell, we're done playing make-believe because I'm going to show you what it's like to live in the real world.
Buzz has his match with The Miz, so what's Kurt Angle doing out here?
I'm glad you two are finally going to face off, one-on-one. That's right, Maurice, Elias, and the Miztourage will be banned from ringside. And since Buzz's title is on the line, the match will be held under his title stipulations. Which means it will be a no DQ match.
The championship is up for grabs. Coming up next, we have a real fan favorite versus The Miz.
Title's on the line, and here we go.
The following contest is a no disqualifications match and is for the Hybrid Hardcore Heavyweight Honor Championship.
Buzz is about to start trending.
Introducing the challenger, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. Introducing the champion, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 241 pounds, he is the Hybrid Hardcore Heavyweight Honor Champion, Super Smooth, Mr. Macho, Michael Ace.
This has all the makings of a legendary night. Here we go. Buzz's title and the Intercontinental title are on the line tonight in a no DQ match at WWE Hell in a Cell.
Buzz has everything to gain and nothing to lose. His made-up title is absolutely meaningless.
If that's true, then why did Miz issue the challenge?
Because, like most of us, he was tired of Buzz's antics and thought this would shut him up for once and for all. Little did he know that thanks to our wonderful GM, he'd have to compete under Buzz's ridiculous rules.
Well, none of this would have happened if Miz hadn't weaseled his way out of an Intercontinental title defense. Nonetheless, that's all history, and certainly more history will be made tonight.
A lot of people are saying the champion has never looked better, but that doesn't mean we can't see an upset here tonight.
He took an incredible pounding there. Uh-oh. Bookend! As Byron was talking earlier about the champ being a heavy favorite here tonight, I couldn't help but think back to the night Santino Marella defeated Umaga for the Intercontinental Championship in 2007. I don't think there was a person alive who thought Santino had even a sliver of hope.
Yeah, including Santino himself. But hey, as the old saying goes,
whoa, he gets out of it.
He's on another level right now, Michael. The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time. Walking around the city earlier today, guys, the only thing anybody was talking about was this title match. Everywhere I went, from the coffee shop to the bookstore, everybody was talking about this match.
Challenger's starting to falter. So much on the line here in the match for him.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
Byron, I had a similar experience as you this morning. Nearly every person at the gym I went to was talking about this title match, and rightfully so. This is an absolutely huge match.
Okay, wait. Let me get this straight. Byron spent the morning at the bookstore, while you, Cole, went to the gym. Man, that's brilliant. You guys have any other jokes?
He's going for the pin. And the champ kicks out.
He isn't going to go away that easy.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way. Call me crazy, but this might be one of those rare instances where the champion actually enters the match as the underdog. I know it sounds odd, but it really seems like the champ is up against a headwind here.
He's displaying classic offense here.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Quick thinking to avoid that one. You're not crazy, Byron. The champ certainly has an uphill battle here, and while it's rare, we have seen the challenger head into the match as a heavy favorite. Bruno Sammartino challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel squaring off against Bob Backlund in 1994.
Wait, did you really just say that Saxton is not crazy, Cole? Man, just when I started to think you might be all right, you go and say something ridiculous like that. We've seen champions head into matches maybe a little too confident, only to be picked off in the end. And guys, I can't help but wonder if we're going to see that again here tonight.
Boom! Backdrop suplex!
What a high angle right across the shoulders.
The challenger not looking good right now. This is not at all how the challenger drew this one up.
Oh man, his chances are dwindling quickly. He's just taken on so much punishment.
Speaking of champions heading into matches a bit overconfident, one of the most glaring examples of that would have to be the honky-tonk man's attitude heading into his Intercontinental Championship defense at SummerSlam 1988. And we all know what happened to him on that night.
You are so right, Michael. That was great. Of course, though, it wasn't so great for the honky-tonk man, who ended up losing his championship to the Ultimate Warrior in fewer than 30 seconds.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it!
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're going to pile driver.
Spiked him.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
And it's The Miz able to stop the count.
He's still in this.
Oh, my Lord. Ooh. The champion into the cover. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
How'd he do that?
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure. From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
Oh boy, he is rolling. The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
Great effort, but he'd better save something for later in the match.
He caught him slipping. There he goes, crashing to the floor. Miz is in trouble. Here we go. What does Buzz have in store? You gotta believe this one's over.
Man, looked like the champ was down and out for a moment there, but not anymore.
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity. Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys. Would you look at this? Simply amazing.
It looks like they both did their homework heading into this one. Oh, you cannot take your eyes off him for a second.
Really? Got the shoulders down. 1, 2. Oh, somehow.
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight. Great effort, but he'd better save something for later in the match.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding.
He wants no part of the outside. And he lands a savage elbow. Here we go. Back inside the ring. The Miz is looking to end this. Snap DDT. The Miz is going to clinch it right here.
Never under.
He goes for the cover. 2, 3.
Open the history books. We've got a new champion.
Here we go. Buzz's title and the Intercontinental title are on the line tonight in a no DQ match at WWE Hell in a Cell.
Buzz has everything to gain and nothing to lose. His made-up title is absolutely meaningless.
If that's true, then why did Miz issue the challenge?
Because, like most of us, he was tired of Buzz's antics and thought this would shut him up for once and for all. Little did he know that thanks to our wonderful GM, he'd have to compete under Buzz's ridiculous rules.
Well, none of this would have happened if Miz hadn't weaseled his way out of an Intercontinental title defense. Nonetheless, that's all history, and certainly more history will be made tonight.
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor.
What are we going to see here?
Hung up, and he hits a vicious neck breaker. Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you have to think nerves will play a big part in this match, which I think favors the champion, especially considering how many times the champ's been in big-time matches like this.
I'd agree. The champ is used to the bright lights and bright stage. Dare I say, it's almost second nature at this point.
Trust me, if you're a WWE superstar, this is not where you want to be. No way.
On his head took the brunt of that one. Guys, these superstars really do appear to be in peak physical condition here tonight, which isn't surprising considering what's on the line here in this championship match. I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count. Closed fist.
I gotta agree with you, Michael. These superstars are in tremendous shape, and from what I understand, the champ has been hitting the gym twice daily in preparation for tonight.
I heard the same thing, Saxton. Once in the morning, then again at night after the show, which makes me wonder when the champ actually sleeps, if at all.
That landed perfectly. What a slam. Oh, my God, I can't believe it.
Guys, a loss here for the champion would be incredibly embarrassing, especially considering all the trash talking I'm told that's been going on behind the scenes. I don't want to reveal my sources, but let's just say there's...
What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it!
Neckbreaker from the second rope.
And the odds just swung in Buzz's favor.
I don't know who your sources are, Corey, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to learn that the champion has been a little cocky heading into this one.
And there's nothing wrong with that, Michael, especially considering just how dominant the champ has been of late. When you're that good, you have every right to bow your chest out a little bit.
The Dirty Deeds and done dirt cheap, too. Look at this sickening thud as his body is driven to the mat.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's going to be over. Looks to me, guys, like the champ has no plans on losing the title anytime soon.
I'm with Corey. I suspect... Finisher is on the horizon, and given how impactful that move has been as of late, I'd say there's almost no coming back from it.
You're right, Michael. It seems like that finisher has become more and more impactful with each passing week, if that's even possible.
The Miz with a nice reversal. And look, it hung up on the second. Looks like he's shutting down the carotid arteries here. He could do it here. Buzz with the easy kick out. Remarkable. Perfectly executed.
If you ask me, fellas, this championship match is among the most highly anticipated that we've seen in quite some time.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. And the Miz delivers the snap DDT, and that should do it. Nobody does. The shoulders are down, and the champ kicks out.
Nah, not yet. Too early.
Can he score the pin? Like you, Corey, I've had this championship match on my radar for quite some time, and so far, I think it's safe to say that it hasn't disappointed.
No, it definitely hasn't, Michael, which is saying something, considering fans' expectations heading into tonight. I can tell you that they saw this as a potential match of the year candidate, and so far, I think it's delivered.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
Oh, he's going to do it!
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys.
Oh, the reversal by the Miz. Looks as though the champ has run out of gas. He may not even know where he's at this point, which is not a good look when your championship is on the line.
So many bad things can happen outside the ring, and given his condition right now, he really needs to keep it inside the ring if he wants to win this thing.
For a while there, it looked like he was going to take this match. It's amazing how quickly things can change here in the WWE.
What does Buzz have in store? We're about taken out with a pile driver.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
Great effort, but he'd better save something for later in the match.
The Miz was able to get out of the way there. Watch it. Miz. And the Miz delivers the snap DDT, and that should do it.
Can he finish him off here?
This is a grueling championship match. Nobody wants to lose this opportunity. These superstars have tried everything. They have something left in their arsenal. They have to, but can they dig down deep enough to find it? Look at this.
Figure 4 leg lock. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match.
Oh, I think this man means business.
This one is over.
He had it locked up and made his opponent tap out. Here we go. Buzz's title and the Intercontinental title are on the line tonight in a no DQ match at WWE Hell in a Cell.
Buzz has everything to gain and nothing to lose. His made-up title is absolutely meaningless.
If that's true, then why did Miz issue the challenge?
Because, like most of us, he was tired of Buzz's antics and thought this would shut him up for once and for all. Little did he know that thanks to our wonderful GM, he'd have to compete under Buzz's ridiculous rules.
Well, none of this would have happened if Miz hadn't weaseled his way out of an Intercontinental title defense. Nonetheless, that's all history, and certainly more history will be made tonight. I can tell you guys that this arena sold out in record time, and a lot of that has to do with this match in the ring right now. This is easily one of the most anticipated title matches in recent memory. Absolutely has to get back in the ring.
There's no way around it.
He wants no part of the outside.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. Digging deep for a kick out.
Too soon.
DDT. Look out. Uh-oh. Bookend! Uh-oh. Bookend! Champ not looking good right now. Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, Cole. This is just a little bump in the road for him here. Nothing to worry about.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
He comes up big there. You have to worry about his orbital bone after that. The Dirty Deeds and done dirt cheek too. Chop to the side of the face. Now that's how you make a statement.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're about to find out.
He's gonna do it.
So damaging.
I'm not sure how much he has left. The Miz got the worst end of that stick.
some serious pain here.
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Watch it. Miz. Look at this.
Nice job by the Miz.
This isn't where he wants to be, guys.
He needs to get back inside that ring.
Dodges a bullet there. That's how you make an impact. Look out! That's not what he had planned.
I would hope not, Michael. Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way. Oh boy, he is rolling.
The champ in defensive mode here. I'd say he's starting to feel the pressure a bit.
If he wants to win this thing, he's going to need to make some changes here. There's no way he can stay in this match if he doesn't find a way to fend off this attack.
Oh my DDT!
Lights out.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
Look at this. Miz. Snap DDT. The Miz is going to clinch it right here.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match.
And the cover for the win.
This is it.
And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
He gets him with a reversal. Dropped. And that was a hard shot, Corey.
Yeah, you might want to think about throwing in the towel at this point.
Oh, I think this man means business.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
This is a grueling champion. He's got the shoulders down. 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
He's showing the heart of a warrior here tonight.
What does Buzz have in store?
We're a flipping pile driver.
Spiked. To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
His shoulders are down. Oh my, how in the world did he kick out of that?
He's still in this.
What is... The leg drop connects.
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys. The Miz's chances just went from bad to worse.
Look out, down he goes. He's a man among boys right now. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. The cover. 1, 2, 3. There's the pin. It's over. It's all over. That match might go down as one of the best matches in WWE history.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance. I can watch highlights of that one all night long. One of the great WWE matches I've ever been able to watch.
You're looking at the first ever superstar to simultaneously hold the Intercontinental title and, for lack of a better term, the Buzz title.
Yeah, his carry-on bag just got a little bit heavier.
Yeah, if I were the Miz, this match would be under protest. It should have never taken place under these rules.
Well, it did, and now we have a new champion. You can protest all you want, but it's not going to change what happened.
You did it! You finally shut up The Miz.
I don't know about the title.
That's good enough.
But thanks for helping me along the way. We make a pretty good team out there.
We did.
If you ever need someone to dress up in a ridiculous costume to send a message to one of your opponents, I'm your guy.
I'll remember that.
Hey, Sasha, you mind if I have a moment to talk business with the champ?
Yeah, no problem.
I was thinking about calling myself Champ Squared, actually. You know.
Yeah, about that. Not to put a damper on your big victory, but according to WWE regulations, you're only allowed to hold one singles title at a time. I could try to circumvent the rules and let you hold both, but Triple H would just force you to vacate one anyway.
You really know how to ruin a party.
I'm sorry. So which title would you like to keep? That had to be a tough decision. If it's any consolation, I'll give you the rest of the night to celebrate with both championships.
Thanks.
Buzz, you're Intercontinental Champion! Do you know how cool that is? I mean, Bret frickin' Hart was Intercontinental Champion. The Ultimate Warrior, Shawn Michaels. Now you! And none of them held the title I designed for you at the same time. Well, I mean, to be fair, it didn't exist then, but still, you get my point. What you've accomplished... Oh, man. I'm so sorry. I'm just so excited for you. It's unbelievable. I mean... I wrestled you in bingo halls in front of 20 people for $15 and a hot dog. And now we're here. I'm sorry. I'm just cutting onions right now. And listen, I'm sure you're out celebrating, but I'm between Japanese tours right now, so hit me back up when you get a chance, okay? I miss you, man. All right. Bye.
Hey, Intercontinental Champion. That was quite a win you had over The Miz. Yeah, I know we still haven't talked, but I wanted you to know I've continued to watch you every week. And I'm not gonna stop. No matter what happened between us, you'll always be my protege. Oh, I don't know if you heard, but I had to close the doors on...
Buzz, you're gonna love this one. I just got done spending... Buzz, I got it. This is...
Some big news happening on the indie scene involving the BCW and Baron Blade, and unfortunately, once again, it's not anything positive. I have it on good authority that BCW will be closing its doors, and all future scheduled events have been canceled after Baron's double cross of his protege Buzz played out in front of a worldwide audience on NXT. Not too many wrestlers, or fans for that matter, were lining up to do business with Baron. Reports are that attendance dropped drastically, and debts were owed to various wrestlers and companies, which led to Baron trying to right the sinking ship with his own personal finances, even putting his house on the market. But apparently it was too late for BCW, which is unfortunate because at one point it was a viable option for wrestlers outside of WWE, and also another choice on the menu, if you will, for wrestling fans. Now, despite how you may feel about Baron Blade, this is no time for celebration, okay? In my opinion, the more wrestling that's out there, the better. And I'm not going to rejoice when someone loses their livelihood or their home despite any questionable decisions they might have made in the past. While Baron Blade has hit a rough patch, it's been quite the opposite for his protege Buzz, who's had a ton of success since being traded to Monday Night Raw, most recently defeating The Miz at Hell in a Cell in a title versus title match. Now, if Buzz can avoid injury and any of the other setbacks we've seen superstars suffer, then the sky's the limit for this blue chipper. I just hope that with the loss of his mentor coinciding with his quick rise to the top, that someone is there to keep his ego in check and also look out for his best interest. But when you have instant success like he's had, I have no doubt there's a giant target on his back in that locker room.